cause I'm throwing money. They thinking it's fucking funny, but I'm getting money. I only live one way, this Monday through Sunday. See me on the highway.
What up, my guy? I really could just jam the whole song. You see what I'm saying? But what up, guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay, solo show here. We're trying to get some cash. I'll be breaking down every game to the best of my ability, giving out my looks on the card. I'll be honest with you guys. It's nothing super heavy for me today, but I'll probably make some sprinkles on some plays. Let's talk about it here, guys. First game up. Let's go over here to the. You know how it is. It's all business here on the show. Hit the like button, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff. We're going to the streets of Detroit here. Have the Pistons here getting 6 points at the house versus the Kings. Pistons have been going all over the place, right? They've been traveling all over the place. They are coming off a game where they went to overtime versus the Hornets as well. Now, what are they doing? They're coming off a game versus no defense. Now they're about to be going up against defense. So I know the Kings. This is their sixth road game. This is the sixth. Last game of a 6-game road trip for the Kings. They're coming off a huge win, like a game-winning shot basically over there for the Kings versus the Raptors in that one. So can they keep it going in this one? Do they bring some of that momentum in this one? Do they have a letdown? I'll be honest, I don't think the Kings are the type of team that have a letdown with this new coach over here in Mike Brown, right? So this what I'll be looking. I know the Pistons have played well as of late, but they did play 3 straight road games, went home, then they came back out on the road. Now they come back to the house as well. I feel like the Kings, we should probably look towards Kings early here. I want to take Kings first quarter, first half, guys. That's what I want to do. I might make like a series of $100 bets today. I want to take Kings first quarter, first half. That's what I want to do in this one. I don't like to give out too many official picks, to be honest with you. So we might just leave this one as a lean, my guy. Somebody calling me from Canada right now. We might leave these as lean. I like to try to give out one top play, to be honest with you. Not trying to have people losing money. You have people come here and say, "Oh, you lost my Christmas money." All this. I'm not about to have it. So Kings first quarter, first half would be the looks in this one. I'd like to go official with 7, 8 plays, but I'm not gonna do it, guys. Too much variance here. So Kings first quarter, first half would be the looks in this game, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Charlotte here. We have the Hornets laying 2.5 points at the house. Do I want to lay points with the Hornets? Not really, to be honest with you, but it is Hornets or nothing for me in this game. This is the second game back with LaMelo Ball. He didn't have much rust in the first game, so wouldn't be surprised if he had an even better game in this one, guys. But I'm not in a hurry to lay points with the Hornets. The team coach did just call them out about not playing any defense. So they've lost 6 straight games, and they're favored here. You have the lower wins team. The Hornets are only 7-21. Hawks are 14-15, yet the Hornets are favored here. I could only look towards the Hornets in this game. Like I said, they've lost 6 straight, but the Hawks have lost 5 of the last 6 as well. They seem very disconnected right now, and this team is very banged up. They were down 3 of their starters. So Murray's out, Capella's out, and John Collins is out, guys. So, and the Hornets might get Hayward here back today. Could be a huge boost. They don't play enough defense for me to take them as well. Hawks still got Bogdanovich, Hunter. Trey has been playing like ass, but tough game for me, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hornets did get it done, but I'm not laying 2.5 points with them, guys. So I'd lean their way, but I'm not laying at 2.5. I won't be back in the Hawks for a while here, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Boston. We have the Celtics here laying 13 points versus the Orlando Magic, and it's tough to fade the Celtics, guys. You don't ever really want to fade the Celtics, but I'm not laying 13 points with them here, guys. I'd actually look towards the Magic side. Unfortunately, they are only 1-11 straight up on the road. Like I say, 1-11 straight up on the road. I believe 6-4, 6-4 against the spread last 10 on the road. Let me see. ATS on the road, 3-8-1 against the spread on the road. Boston 9-4 against the spread at the house, 11-2. But they this is their first time all year coming back from a Western Coast road trip, right? So they had 6 games on the West Coast. Now, they did have 2 days off, but what do you see? It seems like we always see players get ruled questionable or somewhere out coming off these long road trips. Now you see Marcus Smart questionable with an illness. They know that they could probably win the game without him. Another keynote, Al Horford and Robert Williams are questionable in this game. Well, I know Robert Williams is expected to be back. And that's also key because he could possibly throw things off a little bit, right? Celtics have been getting really used to playing small ball. With Robert Williams in there, will throw things off just a tad. He is their best defender, but I'm saying offensively, it could throw things off. Obviously, he'll be a huge boost over Griffin, but it will be different if they start Robert Williams in this game. That you, I could only look Magic here, guys. I'll be honest. I sprinkled $100 on Magic plus the 13. It's a huge hill to climb if you ask me for the Boston Celtics coming off that long road trip. Let me see. No real look ahead. They play Orlando again on the 18th. So this would be the sleepy game, in my opinion. Could the Celtics go out here and smoke them by 20, 25 points with ease? It's very possible, but the Magic are starting the ball a little bit better. They have a few of their guards back. They got Fultz. They have Cole Anthony. Bobo is balling out right now. They got Ben Carroll back. You could kind of say he's one of their point guards. Franz Wagner, the guy's a freaking baller, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed like a few years ago or like last year, but guy Franz Wagner is an absolute beast down low. And their size and length could give some matchup problems for the Celtics here, guys. So guys can do what you want. I say you don't have to fade the Celtics, but I don't expect them to win in blowout fashion in this one, guys. So I'm not laying the 13 with the Celtics. I can only look towards the Orlando Magic plus the 13 in this one, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Toronto here, guys. We have the Raptors getting that point and a half versus the Nets. I don't like this game, guys. I'll tell you that. I believe the Raptors have lost 3 straight versus this team already this year. Let me see. Yeah, so the Raptors have lost all 3 meetings versus the Nets this year, guys. And the Nets are 3-0 against the spread as well. And I say to myself, the last time, because people keep trying to take the Raptors versus the Nets, I don't think it's a good matchup for them, guys. It's like I'm watching the Jazz versus the Pelicans last night. Some of these teams just don't shoot enough threes to keep up with the other team. And that's what the Raptors are here. They play a lot better at the house. They have the better defense. Still missing OG Anunoby when they're better perimeter defenders. He'd probably be the guy on KD. I'm not betting this game, guys. I obviously what I'd like to do, I'd like to take Raptors here with the triple revenge. But like I say, what I've seen is they're a bad matchup for the Nets. Nets have way too many shooters for the Raptors. Raptors don't really have shooters like that. They're trying to beat you with defense, mid-range, and what I say, 3 is greater than 2. So what happens if Nets knocking down all these threes? How are the Raptors going to catch up? You see what I'm saying? So it's a tough game for me. I'd like to take triple revenge with Raptors, but I really don't think it's a good matchup with the Nets, guys. Sometimes a team might just own you. So wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors did get it done with some triple revenge. But if the Nets shot the lights out, I wouldn't be surprised they got it done as well. I stay off games like this, guys. I know a lot of people want to take Raptors, but tough game for me, man. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nets did continue to own them. Let's go over here to the streets of Cleveland here, guys. We have the Cavs laying 8 points at the house versus the Pacers here. Cavs are 12-2 at the house. I believe 11. They're 11-2-1 against the spread at the house. The Cavs ball out here. This is the only thing that I could do in this game. This is the only way that I could look here. I can only look Cavs first quarter. I know that the Pacers covered the first quarter in the last game. That was versus the Warriors, though. They're 2-10-1 against the spread last 13 games in the first quarter. Both covers came against the Warriors. So they're coming up, their covers are going up against teams that's not playing defense right now. The Warriors I guess they don't like defending the Pacers. The Cavs, they play defense. Now, what are the Pacers going to do? They're going to have to shoot a lot of threes versus the Cavs because you're not really getting much in the paint versus Mobley and Allen. I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to take Cavs in the first quarter here, minus the 2.5. That's the only way that I could look. Hopefully they don't overlook the team. Sometimes what I sense the Cavs will do, they'll come up against a lesser team, they'll kind of overlook them here. Let me see what's the records at. Yeah, so they're 3 games behind them. They shouldn't take them lightly in theory. They shouldn't take them lightly. They have beaten them 4 straight times, covered 3 straight versus the Pacers. They hadn't played so far this year. I'd like to take Cavs in the first quarter, guys. That would be my look in this game. Again, I'm not really here to tell you to take picks. I'm here to necessarily to basically, I guess, recommend or let you know how I'm looking at the game. It's up to you guys if you'd like to bet it, guys. So I know you guys love when I'm going official saying, hey, take this, but not every single day I'll have a super strong official. Today is that day, to be honest with you guys. So far the looks that I'd be looking at, Kings first quarter, first half, Magic full game plus a 12.5 plus 13. And then I'd lean Cavs first quarter as well. Those would be my looks. Let's go over here to the streets of Philadelphia here, guys. We'll be doing another show later with Tony Mejia as well. We're going to the streets of Philadelphia. No cheesesteaks, man, but we're talking about the Sixers here. They're laying 8.5 points here. This line come up from 7.5 to 8.5, guys. Steph won't be in there. He's going to be out for around a month. I know Wiggins has been out. I'm not sure he could possibly be back here. I know Draymond is questionable here. So Draymond questionable. Wiggins, they still saying that he's out. Looks like everybody's in except for Maxey. I know Korkmaz is questionable for the Sixers. They've talked about not looking ahead, not taking his team lightly. So in theory, I'll tell you, a few days ago, I was looking towards Sixers in this game, guys. This is where I was looking. I want to take Sixers here. I didn't lay the 8.5. I want to find some type of way to take Sixers here. I do. Obviously, the Warriors are bad on the road. Could they muster up some energy without Steph and try to come to play here? It's possible, but I mean, it had to be guys like Jordan Poole. And I noticed some different from him as well. I don't know if he's not been working out in the offseason, but Poole isn't the Poole from last season. I've been talking about it. Oh, they need guys to go up against the bench when they're facing Poole. Poole hadn't been balling out like that, so I'm worried about the Warriors right now. If his guys is going to step up when it's Steph out, in my opinion, the main guy would have to be Poole. He's going to have to raise his game, in my opinion. I don't see it right now. The Warriors team is not playing defense. If Draymond is out, he's going to be their best screen setter. He's going to be out, so I could only look Philly here. I didn't lay the 8.5, but this was a spot a few days ago where I was telling myself we'd have to look towards the Sixers here. Joel Embiid is really making it a point to go for 30 points every single game. So I could not talk you off some Joel Embiid props. He looks like he did last year to where he's trying to go for MVP. So I know that they have Looney over there. No real backup center to guard Embiid. So maybe they try to stagger him. But this is their fourth straight home game for the Sixers at the house of a 7-game homestand. I'd lean Sixers early and often, to be honest with you. You always worry about the sketchy motivation, though. So I want to take Sixers here. They know that Steph and the guys are out. Hopefully they don't think that the game is easy. With the Sixers being home, fourth straight home game, getting comfortable, I'd lean Sixers early and often in this one, guys. This one could be a trifecta spot for the Sixers if they take the game serious. I don't know for a fact that they will, though. So I hadn't put a single dollar on this game. If I'm making the play on this game, though, it's probably Sixers first quarter, first half, most likely. Sixers first quarter, first half would still lean full game as well. Lean Sixers in the trifecta spot. Let's go over here to the streets of OKC here, guys. We have the Thunder laying 2.5 points versus the Wolves. I'm not laying points with the Thunder. It's simple. You want the Thunder as an underdog, guys. I don't want them as laying points. Now, I know that they have SGA. SGA is a baller. He's an MVP. He's really an MVP type of player, to be honest with you. I can tell you why they are favored here. D'Angelo Russell and Gobert are questionable in this game, guys. So I do think that one of them may not play here. If Russell comes back, I'd give the Timberwolves a look, to be honest with you. So let's see. OKC has been favored 5 times this year. When they're favored from 1 to 2.5, they're 0-3 against the spread. When they're favored from 3 to 4.5, so a strong favorite, they are 2-0. So those little games where they're kind of expected maybe to win by a few points, they're not winning those or covering. But the ones they're supposed to blow out, they are. But I can only look towards the Timberwolves in this one, guys. Like I say, Thunder are a great team, but they don't really have a ton of paint presence. So I always say Wolves can get whatever they want in the paint. They just need to play some defense on the perimeter, right? That's what the Thunder have. They have all these perimeter guys, Josh Giddey, SGA, Lou Dort, Williams, you see what I'm saying? So they have a lot of these little shifty guards that like to get to the rim. If Gobert and Russell's in there, I'd definitely be on Wolves. We'd be howling right now. I'd be on Wolves top play. I want to take Wolves here, but I definitely need to see who's playing here, guys. So if Russell's in and Gobert's out, I'd still take Wolves. If Gobert's in and Russell is out, I probably wouldn't take Wolves, guys. If both of them are in, I'm smashing Wolves. So that's just what it is. I'd like to take Wolves. 2 major injuries on the injury report right now. I can't look at the game right now, guys. We go over here to the streets of Dallas. This Mavs game, I don't have much on this one. Not sure what the Mavs got going at the house. If they're having too much fun with their ladies or what. Blazers are starting to get hot. They've covered 6 straight games. I'm not betting against them. They're starting to find the groove. Mavs coming off a horrible game versus the Cavs. This is their 3rd straight home game. I wouldn't be surprised if they did play a better game here. It's just Blazers are playing so well right now, I don't want to go against them. Blazers have lost 5 straight games versus the Mavs as well, and they are only 1-4 against the spread last 5. So you could say, do the Blazers have revenge? You could argue that the Mavs kind of have something against them, right? Maybe match up well against them. So tough game for me. Mavs probably in more of a desperate mode, but Blazers are playing too good of a basketball right now for me to go against them, guys. Last game up. Let's go over here to the streets of LA here, man. I have the Lakers socks on, guys. I do have the Lakers socks on. This is home game 2 coming back off that road trip. And I like the Nuggets. They play really good offense, but their defense is very leaky, guys, and it's very sketchy. You never know when you're going to get the best game for the Nuggets here. I'd like to take the Lakers here early. I don't want a full game. Obviously, LeBron, he's an older player. He somewhat runs out of gas on some full games, so they kind of have to manage him. But I feel like Lakers first half should get here, guys. I sprinkled 100 on the Lakers in this one. First half, guys. That's what I did. Lakers are only 1-5 against the spread last no, that's the Nuggets. Only 1-5 against the spread last 6 games. I think that's speaking to their defense. The Lakers are only 1-3-1 against the spread last 5 games. So, but like I say, they were coming off their long West Coast road or East Coast road trip. They're back home. They took the Celtics to overtime. They basically ran out of gas in that one. Came out, played a really good game, and fell away late in that one. I think Anthony Davis can match up really well up against Jokic. I think AD is a bad matchup for Jokic on the defensive end. Nuggets don't really have a backup center like the Lakers. I can see the Lakers getting to the paint in this one, getting some easy baskets. I like Lakers first half in this one, guys. So that's what I made a small play on. Like I said, it's nothing super heavy for me today. If it was, I'd let you know, guys. If you heard the way I was talking about the Grizzlies yesterday, we were on that one. I'm not going to the casino today. So when I go to the casino, I got some heavy. I know for a fact I'm not going today, guys. It's Friday. I know it's a ton of games on. I'm going to talk to some games on the next show as well with Tony Mejia, but I'll go down the picks like that I would take, that I would sprinkle $100 on. I'd sprinkle $100 on Kings first quarter, first half, Magic plus the 13, Cavs first quarter -2.5. Heavily leaned to Sixers early and often. I'm just worried about the motivation of that game. Wolves need to see what's up with Russell or Gobert. I guess one of them I might look towards Wolves. Russell probably the more important one for the offense, but it'd be nice to have Gobert for some paint protection as well for guys like SGA. But I'm leaning Wolves there. It's the only way I could look, and they're coming off a string of bad games. Nothing for me on that Mavs and Blazers game. And yeah, Lakers first quarter, first half. That's the way I'd be looking at that one. Real quick, guys, talk about some shirts here, real quick, man. If you cashed with us yesterday, let's keep it going, man. If you can, get a good luck shirt, guys. A lot of people not really supporting the channel, to be honest with you. It kind of makes me scratch my head. We try to help people out, thousands of every single day. Trying to help them make hundreds, thousands of dollars. They'll go spend money with other companies that's not making them anything, but won't spend money with a company that's giving out free content literally every single day, multiple shows a day. If you have 15, 20 bucks, man, go get a shirt if you can, man. Or if you made a few $100, go grab a shirt. Use promo code Xmas. You can buy a shirt for someone else for Christmas. jmoneyismoney.com, shirts from small up to 3XL. Jay and Shark shirts, Smack City, Us Against the Bookies, and Let's Get Some Cash. 50% off the shirts. You could use promo code Xmas. I'll send you a free pair of shades as well, guys. That's the show today, man. Like I say, nothing super strong for me. If I have some super strong, I'll let you know. The looks for me today, super small plays. These are not official. These are small plays for me, personal plays. I didn't even bet that Cavs first quarter, to be honest with you. But Kings first quarter, first half would be a look. Magic plus the 13, Cavs -2.5 in the first quarter. Heavily lean Wolves. Lakers in the first half, my guys. Heavy lean first quarter as well. So super small plays for me. Like I say, what I like to do, I like to go one official top play. We're not doing that today. So I have a lot of smaller looks. I don't have anything official, guys. I'm sorry. nothing super strong for me today. Just a few small plays. I'm here to break down the NBA card for you guys, let you know what I'm liking. It's up to you to see what I'm saying, to make your bets or to put your money down, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff, man. It's Us Against the Bookies back on Monday. Do have another show coming up here in an hour and a half with my guy Tony Mejia. We out, my guys. It's Cash.